And welcome everyone to Belfry High School here tonight doing women's volleyball action between the Belfry Pirates and the Betsy Layne Wildcats. Bobcats.
Yeah, Bobcats.
Good Lord, I've got the Wildcats on the brain, ready for college basketball maybe.
Well, no,
For all these
I hope
Kentucky
it's not
fans.
Wildcats. It's
I'm a
blue,
Mountaineer.
Blue Devils.
It's a dark blue and gold for me, so. But we're live here. We're going to have some JV ladies volleyball action coming up first, and then we'll have the varsity game immediately following. It's Coach May alongside Kevin Jones, and we're learning this volleyball stuff, Kevin Jones.
Hey, I've enjoyed it, man. I've got into this volleyball season here. We've done every Belfry home game, and
we've learned.
Done a lot on the road too.
We've learned what dinks are, roll shots.
Spikes, kills.
We knew what spikes and kills
service
were.
error. What's that one? Setter's dump that Daryl calls.
Setter's dump.
I like that one.
Setter's dump. I just call it a sneaky shot because they go up there and they act like they're going to kill it, and then they just tap it over.
Tap it in. Tap. What's that? Happy Gilmore?
Happy Gilmore, yeah. Well, Happy Gilmore there.
Let's thank some of our sponsors. State Farm, George Layne. We would not be here if it wasn't for George Layne from State Farm. Located in Williamson, West Virginia, guys. Hit him up for all your insurance needs. Want to thank Southside Buildings and Carports, Southside Mall, Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry. Trying to thank Williamson Pharmacy, Tug Valley Wellness Clinic, United Motorsports. They got locations where, Coach?
Evidently everywhere. I thought they were Belfry. I thought they were Danville, Logan, and Belfry.
That's what we was trained.
But
we found out yesterday there's one in Pikeville.
Smokey Armstrong let us know they got one in Pikeville. They got one in Lexington. They have a camper store.
Yep.
So if you need a camper, you need a side-by-side, you need anything that you can use outdoors, basically. Yes. United Motorsports is the place to go get it.
Absolutely.
Smokey was generous enough to come up in the booth last night and talk with us a while. And we sure appreciated that at the Tug Valley Midget League game yesterday.
Yeah, I had a great time, man. Smokey's a good guy, and he's bringing you and I some shirts, right?
Yeah. Well, he said he was.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
He brought JJ and Chris Kidd one, which I have JJ's at the house, and I swear that one that he brought JJ, it looks like it'd fit one of my girls. I mean,
come from Baby Cat.
Yeah, JJ's little.
All right, listen, JJ might be little, but he does a big job, don't he?
He's got a big heart.
I like JJ. He does a good job. Look, we got Bruce Walters, Double Quick, Maynard Chiropractic, Citizens Bank, Craze Solid Rock, Jim Moore, Punk Tires, Kentucky Mountain Health, Howard Family Pharmacy, Kemper Furniture, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, Tug Valley Wellness, United Motorsports we just talked about.
Hold on. Pikeville, Belfry, Danville, and Logan in our area. Now, if you're in Lexington, they've got some there. They've got some in Richmond. He said he was out in what, Utah? Denver.
He was on that Rocky Mountain High.
And if you all don't know, United Motorsports is owned by Mitch Potter, which used to own Black Hawk Mining.
Craig Dameron Furniture, Brother Craig, go get you a couch, chair, recliner, bed. He's got it all. Precision Heating and Cooling, Quality Metal Roofing, Nelson Frazier, George Swain State Farm, as you mentioned, 304 Motorsports, Warfield Market, Ultimate Pawn, Kermit, West Virginia, Unique Boutique, Pink Elephant, Kessler's Boutique, Laser Dude, Williamson Floyd, Southside Mall up on the hill, Edward Jones, A.O. Arts Financial Advisor, Tiffany Todd Duncan, Dentistry, right, DMD,
yep. Mm-hmm.
and Southside Buildings and Carports. So, guys, I know we mention these sponsors several times a night, but without them, we couldn't do these games, and we sure enjoy doing them.
And guys, you can see them all the time scrolling on the bottom and on the scroll. And then up in the top right left-hand corner, they'll be spinning all night long, man. That's all the sponsors. Hit their Facebook page up. Give them a like. Go give them some money because I promise you, these kids wouldn't be getting the coverage they're getting without them sponsors.
That's exactly right. We're in warm-up action right now. Belfry just now taking the floor. We should be ready to go here in about 3 minutes. We got a volleyball scoreboard for you tonight. We'll show the sets on one side and the current match on the other.
Mm-hmm. The current match will be the first one you coming off, and then the sets will be on the second one.
Right. So we're going to jump out, take a quick break. We'll be right back with women's volleyball on the D&D Sports Network. And we're back here. You see the teams shaking hands as they do in volleyball. Every game, everywhere I've been, they do this.
Volleyball's like the happiest sport.
Yeah.
Win or lose, man, these girls are always happy.
And listen, these girls have cheers all the time. They got bench cheers. If they get an ace, which an ace is a serve that is not returned. We know that now.
Yep.
They got their little cheers. They got their little dances. Volleyball is a fun sport to watch.
I've enjoyed it, man. My first year really getting to cover it, really enjoyed it. And then also, girls softball's on the rise too, man. That's a big thing too for the area's girls softball.
You know, volleyball is a little bit hard for me to do because I really don't know a whole lot about it, but we're learning. And it is fun to watch. It's not a boring sport at all to watch because it's nonstop action.
Yeah.
You got Belfry in the white jerseys, Betsy Layne wearing pink, supporting Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
That's why you see the pink on the scoreboard. With the letters for Betsy Layne, because they're supporting the Breast Cancer Awareness Month, Coach. I think it's awesome.
Listen, I want to give a shout out real quick to both coaches. Both coaches, Betsy Layne and Belfry, I walked down there. They had a roster printed out, handed it to us, and then the lady from the Betsy Layne coach come up and made corrections to the number and told me how to announce Shimshak.
Yeah, I mean that's what it's about, man. These are two top-notch programs.
I mean, you know, you don't get that a whole lot, but she came up and she knew what I was going to ask, didn't she?
Yeah. If you're tuning in, guys, hit that like and share button. Get these numbers up for these young ladies. And I don't know what we're waiting on, Coach.
I don't know. Maybe they're looking for a ball. I don't know.
No, he's got it in his hand over there by the scores table. Excuse me.
Maybe a libero, maybe.
You don't have to have a libero. You know, when we was on the West Virginia side, they didn't even have any in Tug Valley.
No, you're
nor
right.
Logan, nor.
You don't have to have one.
That's just a defensive specialist.
Defensive dig specialist.
We see the head football, or one of the football coaches and head softball coach, Rooster Chapman, down there. He coached my girls for years during softball. Does a really good job with them young ladies. And he's probably got the best softball player in the region and one of the best players in the state of Molly Fahm.
Molly Fahm.
Oh,
I've heard the name.
Yeah. She's I think she's a junior this year. She's D1 material, softball-wise.
I heard that.
She goes to a lot of she's been to a lot of visits. I seen her at her mom was taking her Duke. She was there on a visit. UCF, Central Florida.
I know one Duke fan.
I know several Duke fans.
I know one.
Several.
No, I know two. Our little buddy from that goes to me and what's his name? Our little buddy that helps
Yeah,
us?
Grayson.
Grayson.
He wants to come up there with us Friday night on the mountain too.
He's a Duke fan.
Yeah.
I'm not a Duke hater like some people. I kind of like him myself. I love Coach K. But I think Shire.
He's doing a good job, man. First year Sweet 16, second year Elite 8, third year Final Four. You can't beat that.
Fourth year national championship.
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
That's what I'm thinking.
He's advanced every year. And we are finally rolling the ball out. Looks like Belfry will be serving first, and it looks like it will be
Swain, Abriella Swain.
Abriella
Swain.
I'll get it right in a minute.
And she's just a freshman, coach. She usually don't play much JV because she starts on the varsity, but
well, now Belfry, according to their coach, they only have two girls that doesn't play JV, and that's the only way they can get these games in. And I'm sure the teams coming in would rather see them playing JV and varsity both than not get to play a JV game.
They're a very young team and very talented young team. They made some noise over at Pikeville this year in a tournament at the beginning of the year, made it to the championship game against Shelby Valley, upset the likes of Pikeville and Betsy and Layne, I think maybe even Paintsville along the way.
Well, here we go, our first volley of the night. And Swain going to hit it out of bounds, and it'll be service over to Betsy Layne. Betsy Layne to get the first point of the match.
There's Coach Boger, the middle school coach. His daughter plays for the Belfry girls volleyball team.
Well, I kind of figured that when I saw the name Boger, Kylie. Here's a good serve by Betsy Layne. Belfry will return it, and they're going to say
point Belfry.
Betsy Layne Belfry was in the net, or Belfry?
No, Betsy Layne
was in the net, so Belfry will get the serve back and win their first point of the night.
Something happened at the beginning, Coach. That's why they was taking so long. They gave Belfry a point for some reason. It's 2-1 Pirates.
Okay.
It might have been something wrong with the book or something.
Yeah, we don't know. We ain't that good at it yet.
No.
As number 17, Betsy Layne, that is. Of course, I don't have a 17. I've got it somewhere. You can bet on it. I don't have a 17 at all.
Anybody tuning in from Betsy Layne, let us know who number 17 is.
Yep.
Good block at the net by the Pirates.
So the Pirates now leading this thing 4-1.
That was Baylor Hall.
Baylor Hall with the block. Yeah, you got 34 back there serving. That is
Rutherford.
Kenzie Rutherford. Kenzie with a good serve, but just a little bit too strong. Going to go out of bounds. Betsy Layne will get the serve back. We're going to have a sub. That'll be number 17 for Belfry. Lily McCoy checking in for Rutherford. Back to serve for Betsy Layne is their libero, number 2, Kylie Salmons. And Salmons with a good serve. Going to be played well by Belfry. They'll get it across. Salmons. And Betsy Layne, that was number 19, I think. Kaylee Johnson couldn't quite. She tried to do the, what's it called?
The net roll.
The roll shot. No,
yeah, the
no.
roll shot.
The sneaky shot.
Setter's dump.
The setter's dump.
Yeah.
That's where you fake the set and just kind of sneak it over.
Setter's dump. Good serve.
When I hear setter's dunk, volleyball is not what comes to mind. Well,
there it
that
was.
is a setter's dunk to perfection.
Baylor Hall. That's Daryl's favorite volleyball shot, Coach, is the setter's dunk.
The setter's dunk. And that's Curry serving for the Pirates. Going to be played well by Betsy Layne. Here's Hall. Good spot, but it's going to be dug out there by Betsy Layne as Sammons gets it over. And that is number 33, Farrah Fields with the spot. Or kill.
And the little middle area right there on both sides, you know what that's called? I learned that last time I was with Daryl.
The three-point line?
Nope. The honey hole.
The honey hole?
Yeah.
Okay. So she hit it in the honey hole.
Yeah, what a dig.
That was a good dig. It really was. Played well by Alexis Miller. And Sammons get it across. Here's Hall. I think she was trying to set it up for Fields over there.
Yeah, on the other side.
On the other side. And a little bit of miscommunication by the Pirates.
Yeah, she just jumped it there.
Betsy Layne with a good serve. Well played by Belfry. There's Sammons. They're going to set it up to number 20. That is Kinley Gerald. She'll get it across, and Belfry going to return it. Going to be out of bounds. So, score now 7-4. Belfry leading. Trying to see the number serving. Her ponytail's got me blocked. Good dig. Good return there. High up in the air. Belfry going to get it back across. Here's Sammons. Over to number 20, Gerald. Gerald gets it across. Here's Hall, and Hall with the setter jump. Betsy Layne not fooled. They'll get it back across. Here's Hall.
Good
over to
volley.
Gerald. Sammons to 19, Johnson. Johnson gets it across. And here's Hall with a good spike. Dug out there by Betsy Layne. 20, Gerald gets it across. Hall. And finally, number 16 for Belfry, that is Kylie Boger. She gets a good kill.
That's one we was talking about earlier. That's Coach Boger's daughter. That was a good volley right there.
It was. Very good volley.
I see Susan Stevens down there, the athletic director for Betsy Layne, and she does an excellent job, man.
You got number 11 back to serve for Belfry. That's Addison Markham. Be played well by Sammons. And I think Johnson was trying to hit the setter's jump and missed it.
Well, we call that a what? Ace.
Well, I call it an error. That's an E4.
We're not playing baseball, Coach.
Oh, my bad. Here's Sammons. Johnson gets it across. Played well by Markham. And Belfry with the kill. That's Boger again with a good kill. So Boger doesn't work at the net.
She's played well.
She sure has. Markham keeping the serve. Markham going to get it across and
another ace.
A-C-E-R ace. Is that how they say it? Something like that, ain't it? Markham, look here how far she is behind the end line. She takes about 4 steps up. She does that walk-up serve. Going to set it for Johnson. And Belfry can't get it back across. It'll be Betsy Layne wins the point in the serve.
A little bit of miscommunication there.
Trying to find number 23 here.
For who?
Betsy Layne. 22 is Johnson. 23 is Bailey. Good serve by Betsy Layne. Here's Boger again. Boger tries to put it on the back row. Played well by 24. That is Hal. Going to set it good. Good spot, but dug out there by Hal. Bailey will get it across for Betsy Layne.
Oh!
Wow. Kill by number 33, Farrah Fields, who drives that one home.
That was a nice set by Swain. And she does a lot of sneaking that setter's dumping on there, Coach.
Swain. So is she any kin to George Swain?
Yes, that's his daughter.
Okay. Here's Fields. Fields with
the net roll.
Serve, the roll shot. Listen, if you could do that on purpose every time, it will be unplayable.
Yeah.
It will be unplayable.
I don't think I've ever seen one return yet. You?
No, you would almost have to play it behind you. And another ace.
Hold on, no. There's Swain was in the net. It's
Oh,
going to give it
no.
to Betsy Layne.
That was a good serve back there by Belfry.
We got a timeout by Betsy Layne as they take one. We will too. Be right back on the D&D Sports Network.
Smokey Armstrong here from United Motorsports of Belfry. Looking for your next adventure? We've got the motorcycles, side-by-sides, and ATVs needed to take your riding to the next level. Whether you're hitting the track, enjoying the trails, exploring the open road, or seeking comfort and style, we've got you covered with trusted brands like Honda, Polaris, and Kawasaki. At United Motorsports, we're not just about selling power sports, we're passionate about helping you find the perfect ride. Our team will work with you to customize your vehicle, offer expert advice, and provide top-notch service. No matter where your adventure takes you, ready to get started? Call us at 606-237-7311 or visit www.unitedmotorsportsbelfry.com or stop by today. Your next ride is waiting.
And welcome back, everyone, here at Belfry High School, where we got Belfry taking on Betsy Layne in girls volleyball action.
Belfry jumped out here quick, Coach. 13-6 lead.
Absolutely. The Pirates are on top early in this one. Betsy Layne playing well, though.
There's another big volleyball game going on tonight that we're doing in Paintsville. Gary Justice is doing for Darrell because he forgot to leave somebody his equipment.
Yeah, I know. Who's he doing it? Gary doing it
Gary
for?
Justice, yes.
Hey, Paintsville, buddy. I'll tell you right now, the Kenner girl can play this game.
Absolutely. She was here last week. That's number 2 serving coach. And
that is Izzy Curry.
No, Izzy Curry's plays for Belfry.
Or I'm sorry, Kylie Sammons. Izzy Curry does play for Belfry. I don't know what happened there. We have an inadvertent whistle, or maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe they didn't check in right. Maybe they didn't touch when they checked in. Or
I tell you what, guys, if you was just in a hurry, you would need to stop by this concession stand here at Belfry and get their loaded baked potato. They got homemade pulled pork. They put it in with the potato, barbecue sauce, cheese, jalapeno peppers. I'm telling you, Coach, it's like the best thing I've ate. I got one last week when I was here. Delicious.
It sounds like heartburn in a bowl to me.
I like to diet, but it was a nice diet.
It sounds like Zofran and Tons to me.
That's Dempsey with the serve for the Pirates.
And that's 22 for Betsy Layne. That is Johnson returning it. Johnson going to pop it up. They get it over to Gerald. Gerald gets it across. Swain over to Rutherford, yep. Here is Swain. Rutherford going to get it across. Good dig there by Betsy Layne. Over to Gerald. Gerald can't get it across. Belfry win the point. And they must have done something because Belfry has one more point than what they had. I'm not sure what happened there at the timeout, but they gave them another point for something.
Something's going on that we don't understand.
We're trying to become volleyball aficionados, but not yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's number 17. Good spot. That is. I don't have a 17. They set it up for Johnson. Johnson back to Sammons. Swain, setters up. Good play there by Gerald to get it, but Betsy Layne can't get it over. Belfry gets the point.
Is that Dempsey still serving? Is that it? 6 is Dempsey, right? For Belfry?
Yes, Katie Dempsey. 17 with a spike. Dempsey gets it up in the air, and Belfry can't quite get it over the net. Belfry loses her serve, and we're going to have a substitution here. Wow, good serve.
She didn't take no time.
No, absolutely. That's Alexis Miller. And Miller grabbed the ball, hit the ball into the honey hole, took the point.
Yes. That was just a quick. I mean, as soon as she got right off the bench, bang, serve, right?
Whistle. No thought whatsoever, no hesitation. Swain gets it to Rutherford. Popped up. And here's 24. That was a good spot by Lacey Howe with the kill. Howe had some heat on that one, Kevin Jones.
Yes, she did.
Told Darryl they need to get a radar gun and check his speed on some of these spots. Another good serve by Miller. And good net defense by 17 for Betsy Layne. I don't have a 17 on neither roster. I wish somebody knew. If somebody can tell us who 17 for Betsy Layne is, we'd sure appreciate it. They set Hal again. Hal misses this one, giving the serve back to Belfry. Score Belfry 17, Betsy Layne 10. And here's Swain, good serve. Dug out there by Sammons. Over to Hal. Hal into the honey hole. Good dig there by Katie Dempsey. Over to Rutherford. Rutherford just taps it over, and it's going to go out of bounds. Back to Betsy Layne. As we got a substitution, you got 25 coming in. That's Christine Sullivan coming in for the Bobcats. Sullivan with a good serve, dug out of there by Dempsey. Swain keeps it alive. Sammons pops it up, and here's Hal. Hal going to hit that one a little bit too far. Out of bounds. Going back to Betsy Layne. Going back to Belfry.
Taylor Duncan, Coach.
Number 17 is Taylor Duncan. Thank you.
And Rutherford back to serve for the Pirates.
I have Taylor Duncan as 26. So we got it right now.
Good volley going on. Nice set. It's in.
Oh, I don't know what happened there. I guess they said Hal was in the net maybe.
Yep, point Pirates.
Pirates 19, Betsy Layne 11.
And now in JV in Kentucky, Coach, they just played a 21.
Okay. Rutherford, good serve. Played well by the Bobcats as Hal get it across. Rutherford. And here's Swain. Swain can't get it down. Here's Sammons. Up to Hal. Hal with a good little sneaky shot there.
Good little sneaky shot. Setter's done.
No, that wasn't the setter's done really. She just, instead of trying to spike it, she just gave like a little push shot. And I noticed in West Virginia, they called hands on the ball a lot when they done that.
Yeah.
They don't do that as much over here. Here's Sammons. Good serve.
Oh,
right
wow.
In the honey hole.
Ace.
She hit that one in the honey hole, right?
Yeah, she did. That's what they call the honey hole.
They call it the honey hole. Sammons. Another good serve. Dug out of there by number 17 for Belfry, McCoy. Sammons up to Hal. Hal gets it across. Dempsey over to 14 Hall. Dempsey with a good dig in.
It's going to be match or set. Was it match point? Set
match
point for the Pirates.
Match point. As you can see, the score of this match in the left-hand side, and when someone wins one, we'll put that match.
The sets
will be on the right-hand side. It's a best out of 3 JV, best out of 5 in varsity. Betsy Layne gets it over. Here's Boger. And that was 33 for Belfry Field. She can't quite get it across. So Betsy Layne will win the serve back and give herself another chance.
They're still alive, Coach.
And this is Hal back to do the serving.
You can't have no more errors, though, if you're Betsy Layne.
No, good serve by Hal. And, you know, that's the only thing I think you should have to serve to win the game point.
I do, too.
I don't think you should be able to win it on somebody else's serve, but I think they done that to speed up the game. Here's Dempsey up to Hall. Hall gets it over. Sammons. And here's Betsy Layne. Good dig by Dempsey. Here's Fields, and Fields going to hit it into the net. Betsy Layne still alive. This first match. There's 20 for Belfry, 15 for Betsy Layne. Here's Hal. Good serve by Hal, and it's going to go out of bounds. That'll do it for match number 1 as Belfry takes it 21-15. You're watching Girls High School Volleyball on the D&D Sports Network.
I started at Double Quick as an associate when I was still in high school, and I quickly realized that there was a career in front of me.
Whenever I was a store manager, I graduated college and I expected to leave about a year after graduation. I knew that this was a place that I could continue to grow, I could continue to be challenged both personally and professionally, and that's the reason that I'm still here today.
Start your career today at Double Quick.
Apply at doublequick.com and start your career today.
Hi everybody, Dave Baker here for Citizens Bank of Kentucky. Do you want to love your car even more? How about putting extra cash in your pocket each month by refinancing with new low rates at CBK? It is fast, it's easy. All you have to do is log on to wearecitizens.bank.
If you're looking for an award-winning tire shop that focuses on customer service that's family-owned and family-operated, stop by and see our friends Jeremy and Chasta at Punk's Tires. If you have a hectic work schedule and you're looking for a non-stressful, convenient way to buy tires, take advantage of Punk's Tires Appointment Saturdays. If they don't have the tire you're looking for, they guarantee it to have it the next day. Punk's Tires can take care of all your needs in tires, wheels, wheel alignments, brakes, rotors, minor mechanic work, and more. They'll treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. Come see us in Virgie, Kentucky, or give us a call at 606-639-TIRE. That's 606-639-TIRE.
And welcome back, everyone, here at Belfry High School, Belfry, Kentucky, where we got the Belfry Pirates and the Betsy Layne Bobcats in girls high school volleyball. And we appreciate that. I have been calling Miss Elizabeth Johnson all night. And me being me, I wrote it down wrong, and I do apologize for that. It is number 22 for Betsy Layne is Elizabeth Joseph.
Basketball season gets to start up here in a couple days, right? They get to start practicing.
I like basketball.
Yeah, you do. Your son is the assistant coach and the JV head coach at JC, right?
Absolutely. Johnson.
He is the coach in waiting whenever McKenzie ever steps down.
Maybe. Who knows?
And I'd say Tommy does it. How boy, sophomore this year?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I think Tommy will stay around a while.
Well, Tommy's been doing it for a while.
He does a great job.
He is. He really does. He's right up there with the top-tier coaches in the 15th region, if not the top tier.
Yeah.
There's some good ones.
There's some good coaches in the region. There sure is. But Coach McKenzie, he does a phenomenal job.
That coaches poll come out the other day. They had JC won, right?
Yeah, they did, but I can't really see that though. I mean, I don't know. Belfry take first serve here, as that'll be 17. Taylor Duncan. Kylie Gerald gets across, and here's Emily Joseph with a nice dig over to Rutherford. Rutherford gets it across. Here's Hal. Up to Gerald. Gerald gets it over. And that is number 2 for Belfry, Izzy Curry, getting it over. Good job by Miss Curry.
Now, Izzy is just an 8th grader, coach. And this is Bailey Smith serving, freshman for the Pirates.
Bailey Smith.
She is Brody Little's cousin.
Okay.
Matt and her mother is brother and sister. So it's Brody's first cousin that plays basketball for the Pirates. Bailey is.
I'm not sure. I think they called 2 hands on the ball there. I'm not sure.
And
Volleyball is not a game you want to get down early in. It's a hard game to come back in. Smith with another good serve. Played well by Betsy Layne. Salmons over to 17. Duncan.
One too many hits, Coach.
Yep. So Betsy Layne getting off to a bad start here. Or maybe it's just Smith doing a good job with her serve.
She's getting it really good, barely over the net. That's what you want.
Line drive.
And ace.
Ace, baby, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got to be old to get that, I guess. Smith trying to get her 5th straight. She's on a roll early on here. Another good serve. Played well by Duncan. Duncan going to get it across. And here's Curry. Gets it across for the Pirates. Rutherford going to set Curry.
Oh, nice.
Curry with a little
dink.
A sneaky shot. I mean, they think they're going to run back and try to spike it, and they just kind of sneak it to an open area.
Just a little sneaky shot, right?
Right. I know it's not proper volleyball lingo, but
I like it.
I like it. Duncan going to try to spike this one hard. Does a good job. Rutherford going to be played well by Hal. That's Salmons to Gerald. Gerald gets it over. And good volley going on here. Here's Hall. Over to Rutherford. Rutherford. Good job by Joseph. Here's Hall to Curry. And Curry just.
One of them sneaky shots.
Yeah, I mean, Curry not putting any power or nothing behind it. Just a little, I'll hit it where you ain't.
And Miss Bailey back here. What's that, Coach? 6 straight?
Bailey with 6 straight points. And like you said, she's hitting that ball really low and barely over the net. And those are the hardest serves to return, I think. Another good serve. Betsy Layne's going to get this in across. So Salmons gets it across. Good dig by Dempsey. Betsy Layne gets it over. Sets it for Curry. Curry over the net. And Hal hit it a little too far, and I think there's a little bit of miscommunication there.
7 straight.
Bailey on a roll, and Betsy Layne going to take a timeout, talk things over. We'll be right back on the D&D Sports Network.
You're a great outside shooter, but all the talk this year has been you driving.
It's true. I'm going to be driving a Kia Telluride from Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville.
Right now, get a new Kia Telluride with up to $4,500 off the sticker.
So why Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville?
Because when others won't, Walters will.
Come shop us in Pikeville or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Back here live from Palm Creek. Bailey Smith, 7 straight, going for 8, Coach.
Smith with another good serve. And
wow. Baylor Hall.
Baylor Hall absolutely hammered that one. Hall with a, I don't know, that's a kill, I guess. I like to call that a smash. Smith for her 9th straight point. Salmons gets it over, and Curry tries to sneak it over, don't quite get it. Here's number 17, that's Duncan, gets it over. Hall over to Curry, and Curry with a big-time kill.
8th grader. Baylor Hall says, I'm just going to keep it the whole time and run 21 straight, Coach.
Baylor Smith. Or Bailey Smith.
Bailey Smith, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Baylor Hall.
She had the big kill. That's why it was in my head. Bailey Smith, yeah, she's a being hot here on the serve.
Absolutely. Here we go. Here's Duncan. Duncan going to get it across. Good dig back there by number 33, Fields. Dempsey will get it across. Up to number 8.
Oh, wow. What a good try.
Number 8 for Betsy Layne's Candy Allen. I don't have her written down.
9 straight for Smith. And 9-1 lead for the Pirates.
Rutherford, good job. Dempsey can't quite get it up high enough to get it back over the net. Betsy Layne, 2 in a row. Well, this is number 1. This is Alexis Miller. Quick draw back here.
I'm telling you, man, she's quick on her serve.
The whistle blows in 1,000. 2, nope. She didn't get that one across, but she takes one hit. She smacks it against the floor, throws it up and hits it.
And we got number 17 checking in for the Pirates, and she will win the serve.
That is Lily McCoy. And here's McCoy. Good serve.
Wow.
And Alexis Miller tries to dig it out of there, but that didn't have a little too much heat on it.
They've been hiding Lily on the bench there. What a serve.
Absolutely. McCoy. Another good serve dug up by Sammons. Allen over to Howell. Howell hammers it, but good job by Dempsey. Miller up to. Oh, here's Howell. A little sneaky shot. Belfry doing a good job playing it. Dempsey going to get it across. Sammons to dig it out of there. Allen gets it over. Oh, good job by Alexis Miller. Here's Howell. And here's Curry, and good defense at the net by number 17, Taylor Duncan, for the Betsy Layne Bobcats. And this is Allen, Kennedy Allen, back to serve for the Bobcats. And, wow.
Just some errors by the Bobcats, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing well. They just a missed serve here. And Belfry, these girls from Belfry are playing good together. Volleyball is a game you have to be very team-oriented, and you got to communicate. I figured that out. Curry with a good serve, good set over to Howell. Boger gets it across. And that's Duncan getting it over. And good defense at the net by Howell.
It's one too many.
Howell with very good defense there. I'll tell you right now, you got Fields and Bogar up on that net, and they're both good. And then you got Hall as well. You got a good front line right now for Belfry. Sammons with a good serve, dug out by Dempsey. Here's Boger. Out there by Allen, and that'll be number 13. Is that 19? Kaylee Johnson for Betsy Layne got it across. I was trying to find the number. There's Allen up to Johnson. Over to Howell. Howell. And just another self-inflicted error by Betsy Layne.
We got Swain coming in, and is that Boger coming back to serve for the Pirates?
I cannot see the number. No, it is number 11.
That's
Addison
Markham. Yep.
And Markham with a good serve, dug out there by Allen. They'll try to set it up for Howell. She'll get it across. And miscommunication by the Pirates. And Betsy Layne going to sneak one in there.
You got to communicate well in volleyball. If you don't, man, you could come in and two of you dive in head on each other. You're going to have to say, it's mine, you know?
Yeah, that's what I said. Volleyball is a very team-oriented game. You got to be able to talk. You got to know where your teammates are at. Howell going to one-handed across. Swain over to Fields. Fields going to just tap it in there.
We also want to thank Hauntotopia of Blackberry, Coach. They say it's the best haunted house east of the Mississippi. Hauntotopia.
Hauntotopia.
Daryl went to it, and he said it's awesome. It's about 30 to 45 minute long going through it.
Hauntotopia.
It's over in Blackberry, Kentucky. It's the old Blackberry grade school, and they've done an excellent job with it.
I'm not much on haunted houses.
I'm not either, but
I'll probably want to punch somebody. Here's Swain over to Rutherford. Good defense at the net by number 23, Bailey, for the Bobcats. And there's a little sneak shot. Is it going to work? No, Dempsey will run it down. Here's Sammons. Up to 19, that is Johnson. She'll get it over. Swain to Rutherford. Rutherford gets across. Good volley here. Sammons to number 20. That is, number 20 is Kinley Gerald, and she'll get it over for the Bobcats to get the point. We got, I think it's 19 serve. Wow.
Again, Coach, just errors on the serves.
Self-inflicted.
Yeah. Not only do you lose the serve back to the Pirates, you give them a point.
Yeah.
I would just be focusing on right now just getting it over the net.
Get it over the net and try to win it in the volley. Right?
Playing some defense.
Here's Boger. High serve. Allen over to Joseph. I'm sorry, it's Bailey. Here's Allen. To Gerald, and Gerald going to hit it out. And Boger keeps the serve for the Pirates, and that'll make it 16-6, Belfry. Boger with a good serve. Played well by Gerald. Here's Allen. Allen to get it over. Boger going to return it. And there.
Good job.
Yeah, Emily Bailey with a little dink spike. That's a soft spike.
Yeah. Sneaky spike.
The sneaky spike. Yeah, she didn't hammer it. She just tapped. She hammered that serve,
Yes,
though.
she did.
And here's a nice play there by Taylor Duncan. Score now 16-8. As Bailey with a really good serve, and then Duncan would look like she's almost ready to fall down when she hit that one. Bailey going to serve it out of bounds. It's just another errant serve for the Bobcats.
Guys, as soon as the game's over, we won't go out for a break. We'll, Coach will run off the sponsors real quick, and we'll name our Tug Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game, and then we'll be coming back with a different stream with varsity action, Coach.
Varsity action.
And guys, put in your comments who you think the Tug Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game should be.
Yeah. We love your input. Good serve there by number 5, Bailey Smith.
Yeah.
And she's the one that racked off a bunch a while ago, but Taylor Duncan says, not this time, Bailey. I'm going to spike it home. And here we go. Old quick draw, Alexis Miller with a good serve.
Oh, ace.
Ace. And you know, Kaylee Ross just couldn't handle it. And that's one of those serves, when she gets it across, she'll be hard to return.
There's Mr. Bo Wooford and Dante Davis in the house for Pirates football.
Yeah, both pretty decent players. Pretty good players.
Ace.
And quick draw here, Alexis Miller. I mean,
Bo Wooford, one of the top offensive linemen in the mountains.
Great hustle there by Dempsey. And Belfry, once again, can't return it as Miller's racked off about 4 straight in a quick, short time here.
And Dante Davis has filled in well at fullback for the Austin kid being out for the season.
Absolutely. We got to do Belfry and Pike Central. Uh-oh, sneaky shot there by Hall. Didn't work. They get it to Hal. Good defense by Hall. Sammons will knock it up for Allen. Allen with a sneak shot. Got it.
Betsy Layne on a run here. This young lady, we call her quick draw.
Oh, quick draw with a serve.
We'll keep it here for this one, Coach. Run over the sponsors real quick.
Yeah, I got to find them here. I can't remember all of them like Darryl McCoy does. Well, you got Bruce Walters, Double Quick, Maynard Chiropractic, Citizens Bank, Crace Solid Rock Development, Jim Moore, Punk Sires, Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Howard Family Pharmacy, Kemper Furniture, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, Tug Valley Wellness, sponsoring our player of the game, United Motorsports, Danville, Logan, Belfry, Pikeville, and apparently about 7 other locations that we didn't know about. Craig Dammer Furniture, Precision Heating and Cooling, Quality Metal Roofing, Nelson Frazier, Funeral Home, George Swain, State Farm Insurance, all your insurance needs. 304 Motorsport. We'll get back to our sponsors in a minute as we see Miss Quick Draw Miller with another good serve. Dempsey going to run it down. Hall will get it across. Played well by Sammons. Up to Allen. Over to Hal, and Hal going to be blocked at the net by Curry. Hall going to knock one down, but Betsy Layne, good job playing that one. Hall with a little dink, doesn't work. Hal with his spike. Dempsey will dig it out there. Hall over to Curry. Curry hits it to the middle, doesn't go down. Here's Hal. Curry. Back to Miller. Miller up to Allen. Allen over. And
what a block by Curry.
Good block. Duncan with a good spot, but a nice block by Curry to Rutherford. Rutherford can't get it down.
What a volley we got going on.
And finally, somebody wants to score.
Look, Coach, Betsy Layne's crawled back in this 17-14.
Absolutely, and that was number 24, Lacey Hale, that gets the point for the Bobcats. And here's Miller. Miller with another good serve. Dempsey will pop it up, and Curry gets it over. Rutherford back to Miller. Over to Allen. Allen going to set it for Hal. Hal, nice play on it. Dempsey, good hustle, and Hall will get it over. Great job there by the Pirates. Hal with a big spike, and Belfry couldn't handle that one, making it 17-15. What a run by the Bobcats.
Hey, she's ran off just as many as Smith did.
Absolutely. Alexis Quick Draw Miller.
When they blow that whistle, she's ready to serve, Coach.
They blow that whistle, she's hitting it. And here we go. Duncan going to hit it back over. Little dink there by Belfry didn't work. Here's Hall. Up for Curry. Curry with a good spike, but dug out of there by the Bobcats. Sammons gets it over. Here's Hall. Curry gets it over. Returned by 24. That is Hal. I got to find the name sometimes. Here's Curry. Hal to Duncan. Duncan gets it over. Sammons going to play it off. A great hustle by Miller. Just can't quite get there. And Belfry will stop the bleeding momentarily. Great hustle there by Miller, though. And that was, I think, 9 straight that Miller racked off there. This is number 17 for the Lady Pirates. McCoy back to serve, and ace. That brings the score. Belfry 19, Betsy Layne 15. Belfry 2 points away from the winning the match. McCoy, another good serve. Good job by Miller. Over to Sammons. Sammons up to number 19. There it is.
Wow.
Johnson.
Baylor Hall.
And Baylor Hall with a big power. Big power.
She's got, they get her some good sets in the varsity game, Coach. She's got just as much power as the Kenners and the Riddles, and so does Meade for Belfry.
Another good serve by McCoy. Dug out of there by Johnson. And somehow Duncan gets it over. Here's Hall. Over to Curry. Curry. Dug out of there by Miller. Hal. Allen with a good spot. Good job by Fields over there on that far side. And that'll do it. Belfry, 21. Betsy Layne, 15. So Belfry takes the JV game in 2 sets. And guys, we're going to jump out for a minute, and we will discuss it. And like, once again, who do you think should be player of the game? But we will be back with your Tug Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game in about 2 minutes. And we're back here on the D&D Sports Network. And after careful consideration and our fans' input, I don't know. I guess we'll go with Izzy Curry.
Yeah, she played really well around the net. Had a bunch of kills, Coach.
Yeah.
Played really, really well. Just an 8th grader.
Just an 8th grader. And I'll tell you, she was steady and she didn't miss anything. She was, volleyball to me is a hard game to pick a player of the game in because everybody is so important.
Yes.
It ain't like one player makes a shot. You got to have three girls.
Yeah, it's a team effort.
Right. It's a team effort. But in our minds, we're going to give it to the 8th grader, Izzy Curry. Congratulations to her. Tug Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game. Once again, we're going to jump off here. We'll be back probably in about 10 minutes on a new stream with varsity action. Belfry, Betsy.